Hi, thanks for joining me. I hope everybody's well and having a good week. No wonder I can't see anything. Those are absolutely filthy. Today I have for you some dresses from New Look to try. Sorry, I'm just looking up. Noticed that box in the back of my shop from my new tripod. So I'll just put that up there and we can just pretend that it wasn't there at all. Okay. Today I've got some dresses from New Look. They've got some beautiful dresses in for the summer season, spring, summer, and some really nice colourful options. Love a bit of colour in the summer. So I've got 6 dresses to try on and I'm quite excited to see what they look like. So I will, of course, link everything in the description box down below. If you want to click through for anything, these are all bought with my own money. I don't have a discount code or anything, but New Look do very often do discount codes and 25% off and that sort of thing. So it's always worth a little search on the internet before you place an order if you're going to place one. What else do I need to say? For anyone new around here who hasn't seen me do these videos before, I am 5'3", I am 56 years old. Size-wise, I'm very fluctuating at the moment. I'm on a weight loss journey, so we suck it and see as far as sizes go. But without further ado, let's get into it. First dress is this one. I was about to say from New Look. They're all from New Look, Caroline. This made me think of Greece. The blue and white sort of tile print I thought was so Greek in how it looks. It's a non-stretch fabric. It's got a tier on the bottom. It's got poofy sleeves, sort of elasticated double layer almost. So there's going to be a bit of poofiness in there. And it's sort of a wrap style, although it's not actually a wrap. It's got a tie waist, but it's a wrap style. All of these dresses I've got in a size 20. That having been said, I'm not sure what the sizing is going to be like on account of I had to take back to Matalan last week. I had to take back a 20 dress and get it in an 18 because it was too big. So these are from the main range, not the curve range, apart from one which is from the curve range, but I'll mention that when we get to it. Right, I love the print. I feel like it's really summery. I do think I probably could have sized down. Naturally, my waist is quite high, and the waist is elasticated at the back here, and this is not quite sitting on my waist. This is purely a decorative bow. You can't sort of cinch it in anymore, but I kind of wish I got this in an 18. I think this would have been a better fit. It's also got this split in it, which I didn't realise it had, but it feels like it's a really nice, lightweight, non-stretchy fabric. Perfect for summer. It covers up the upper arms. I love the print. I think the print is gorgeous. This dress, all the dresses I'm going to show you, apart from the one I'm going to do next, they go up to a 22, right down to an 8 and up to a 22. Some of them go down to a 6 as well, I think. But yeah, I think I'd size down. I might reorder in the next size down, but I really, really like the print. I think this would be a perfect summer holiday dress. Next, we have this one. I couldn't resist the colours on this. This one does come from the curve range, and I've ordered it in an 18 because very often the curve range is more generously cut. Why have you gone up so high there? Come down a little. Yeah, the curve range is sometimes more generously cut, so I ordered this in an 18. This, again, is sort of a wrap style with a little tie here, but it's not actually a wrap dress. Again, it's tiered. I love the colours. This is lightweight. It's got a little bit of slip to the fabric, this one. Bit of that polyester type feel, which doesn't bother me, but I know some people it does bother. This one goes up to, I can't remember what New Look curve goes up to, 28, something like that, maybe 30. Right, sorry, I'm just adjusting my waist. I just realised that wasn't done up properly. It's lovely and lightweight. I love the colours. I feel like it fits well on the shoulders and on the top half, this one. Lengthwise, it's just about okay on me. Obviously, I have got heels on. I could get away with flat sandals with this, actually. It's got a couple of tiers on the bottom of the dress, which I really like. Again, did I say it was lightweight already? It's that polyestery type feel, which I don't mind. I feel like it's nice and light and floaty for the summer. It's a dress that makes you smile, this. I love the print. I think the print is gorgeous. I like a V-neck as well. I find with being shorter, I much prefer myself in a V-neck. Again, covers my upper arms, which is great. I really like that. I would say the sizing on this one is pretty good. It feels like it fits well. Yes, another hit. I like it. Next, we've got this green and cream dress. Again, it's a V-neck. It's a slightly longer sleeve, this one. It's a 3/4 sleeve and it's got a little tie at the back. I don't know what print you'd call this actually. It's almost like a fleur de lis print, is it? But it's got a real boho vibe. I can just imagine myself with flat sandals and a big baskety bag shopping in a market in the south of France or something. Don't know where that came from, but yeah, I thought it was a really nice colour. I love an emerald green, so I was very attracted to this one. This one, again, is lightweight, but it's got a little bit more weight to it, this one. Sorry, I haven't been telling you prices, have I? £29.99 for this one. First one was £29.99 as well. Anyway, the links will be down there. They're all much of a muchness price-wise, I think. Yeah, this one feels slightly more weight to it. And with the longer sleeves, you could definitely start wearing it now in springtime, not wait for summer. Oh, this is my favourite so far. I felt really nice as soon as I put this one on. The fabric feels really nice. It's got sort of a cottony feel about it. I can tell you what it is actually. Let's have a look and see what it says. Can't tell you without the glasses, that's for sure. It's 90% viscose and 10% nylon, but it does feel nice. I love the 3/4 sleeve. Quite a deep V, but not too bad. I feel like that's not too bad. I think I would probably again size down in this. It's got the elastication around the middle, but I feel that there's a bit of extra fabric here and it's a little bit wide on the shoulders, so I feel like the next size down would probably work better for me. It's got the tie at the back there, and nice thing about this is it skims over all the lumps and bumps. It skims over my bum quite well, and it skims over my tummy quite well. So definitely a flattering shape, this one, with the higher waistline, I think, in terms of doing a bit of skimming. But yeah, this is my favourite so far, I think. Next, we have an actual wrap dress, pink to make the boys wink, as they say. So this is a classic wrap. It ties at the front and also on the inside, V-neck, some ruffles. It's a chiffon-y type fabric. It is fully lined, this one, and it does that quite flattering higher at the front than the back thing, which I always like, being of shorter stature. I feel like that works quite well. An elasticated short sleeve again. Excuse me, as I said, the ruffle, which is really nice. Love the colours as well, pink and red. Didn't they always tell us when we were kids you shouldn't put pink and red together? Clearly they were wrong. I think this one is my least favourite so far. It feels like there's a bit too much fabric in the top half. I don't know, the ruffle feels a little bit fussy. I like the length of the sleeve, I like the V-neck. I don't like the skirt. I thought it was going to come up a little more at the front, sort of like that, which, as I mentioned before, would have been better for me, but it feels like it's a little bit long, this one, if I'm honest. It's very long at the back, as you can see. So if you're a taller lady and you like this would probably work well for you in terms of the length. I really like the print. I think the print is nice, but it just feels as though it's not doing me any favours as much as some of the others were, this one. Not my favourite, but a nice dress nonetheless. And I love the print, but probably not for me, this one. Okay, next we have this tomato red, sort of a shirt dress really. It's got a drawstring waist, it's got buttons, really quite nice buttons actually, sort of textured gold buttons, I don't know how well you can see those, and a collar, so a little bit smart, a little bit more, maybe more of a worky dress, this one. I think, again, I feel like this might be very long on me, although it has got the drawstring waist, so presumably you can hike it up in a blouson type style a little bit. This one has got quite a short sleeve, so again, I'm not sure how I feel about that. But I wanted to just try one plain option for you in this video, so this is it. I like this one slightly more than I was anticipating I would. Now I've got it on. It is very long, and I feel like I need to size down. I would definitely go down a size in this, but I feel like this is quite a nice, elegant, smart dress option for spring and summer. The sleeve certainly covers my upper arm, not as much as some of the other sleeves, but it feels really nice and cool. I feel like the fabric drapes nicely on this one. It's got a little bit of texture to the fabric, not loads, but it has got some texture. It's also got pockets, which I really like, and the drawstring waist you can nip in, obviously, with the belt. Yeah, Yeah, the more I look at this, the more I like it. Final dress of the day is this one. This again has got that slip feeling to it, the sort of polyester feeling, which I don't mind, but some people do, so I always like to mention that. It's got the angel sleeves on this one, which I really liked, and a high waistline. It's sort of come like an empire line almost under the bust. Again, it's got the little tie at the back. Love this print. I thought this was really unusual, and again it just made me think of summer holidays. This print, really nice. I'm really hoping this one looks good. Well, I think it might be fair to say that my days of size 20 dresses for the moment are behind me. Every single one of these 20s that I've tried on has felt too big today. I really like this. Again, it's on the long side, this one. Naturally, I would prefer it to be a little bit shorter than it is. But I love the empire line. I think that's so flattering because then the skirt comes out and skims over my tummy, which is still a problematic area. Not problematic, but you know, it's not something that I want drawn attention to with very tight fabric, let's just say that. It's got the tie on the back to give it a bit of shape around the bottom area, which is nice. I love this print. The only thing I wish it had would be a V-neck. But you can't have everything, can you? Love the sleeves as well on this one, really nice. I think these angel sleeves are so flattering, I really love them. Yeah, just lengthwise, again, just be aware if you're not someone who wears heels and you're 5'3" or lower, that this might be a little bit on the long side. Right, that brings us to the end of today's try-on. I hope you have enjoyed. My favourites, I think, were, weirdly, the tomato red plain dress I really liked, and the other green one was my absolute favourite. I'm definitely going to reorder that in a smaller size, and possibly the blue one as well. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, overall, an interesting and successful try-on, I think. As I said, I'll link everything in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye.